You just got to make it like seem like that's exactly why you're there. Go, you're the fifth guy here. Oh, I know, dude. That's why I'm here. That's why like everyone signed up. And then they're like, what? Like that's everyone signed up?
It's a pattern interrupt.
Like you're almost throwing like just the fattest like hook at them, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm the fifth guy. That's why everyone signed up. Like everybody. You say it like confident enough, and they're kind of like, I gotta listen to this. Like something's going on.
Welcome everybody out to the D2D podcast. We got a special episode of the Golden Door Deep Dive podcast for you. Blessed with the presence of Tyson Fatheringham.
Thank you.
The most like official name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You sound like a British war general.
Yep.
So we're happy to have you on. Congratulations on a Golden Door. Is this your first Golden Door?
First one, yeah.
Dude, congratulations, man.
Thanks, bro.
What did that look like for you? How much revenue? How many accounts was that?
So it ended with 670K in revenue. And I want to say about like right around 650 accounts.
Okay.
It's about $1,000 ACV.
Yeah. If you didn't catch on, Tyson is from Pest Control.
Yep.
He sells bug juice. He kills mass genocide this year of bugs.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. I've been saying this since the beginning of the podcast. It is a horrible summer to have been a bug. Dead ants everywhere. It's absolutely insane. Where were you this past summer, dude?
We were in so we sold in Delaware, a little bit of Baltimore as well.
Oh, East Coast.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Ooh, did you get some of that delicious crab meat that they have there?
Crab? No, we ran into some like Amish markets where they sell butter and stuff.
Yo,
Way
Amish
good.
Butter is amazing.
Way good, dude. You have no idea.
Dude, no, my father-in-law
crazy.
sent us like a year's supply of Amish butter.
No way.
And we have a freezer full of it.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious. It is
dude,
so
it
good.
Is so good, bro. You'll never go back.
That's like my most random plug ever. But yeah, I have a freezer of Amish butter. If you want to try some, hit me up. It is delicious. It'll change your life.
I might be texting you, bro.
Dude, I'll give you. Dude, let's go. I'll get you some. I'll hook you up.
Sweet.
But anyways, so East Coast. What summer is this for you?
That was my fourth summer.
Fourth summer. Okay, so you've been in the industry a few years. Walk me through the progression. What did you do year 1, year 2, 3, 4?
So year 1, sold like 55K maybe. Thought I was like an animal, or sold like 110K in revenue. And then second year did like 220, third year 400K. And then this year was the Golden Door.
There we go.
Yep.
What inspired you to get Golden Door?
Dude, honestly, I think it's just the people I work with. Like, it's something like special about having someone like tell you they believe in you. Like, dude, you can go like do this. Cause like I for sure didn't believe in myself, but being surrounded by a group of guys that is constantly telling you like, dude, like you've done 400K, like you can do this, like go for it. Bit by bit, your mind just starts to go there and you're like, yeah, I think this is like something I could actually do.
Yeah, it really is so powerful to have someone look you in the eye and just tell you straight up, like, hey man, like I truly believe in you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It sparks something in you. And it's beautiful. So I love that. Who was your regional? Like who are you under?
Skylar Griffin and Parker Anderton.
Okay.
You know them?
Of course. I went to high school with Parker.
Oh, dude, great guy, bro.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Shout out. Love you.
Shout out Parker.
And Skylar. Let's not forget.
No, you can't forget.
Can't forget. We miss your long hair, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We want it to come back.
He's the guy that made me believe I could sell with long hair. So I was like, it looks like I'm not cutting it. As
an official representative of the D2D experts, we ask the hair to come back, Skylar. So he's a good man.
Such a good guy.
So yeah, I love that, you got that installation of self-belief. Your boy's hyping you up.
Mm-hmm.
So let's walk through kind of the summer then.
Yeah.
You're in Delaware. You're on the East Coast. It's very fast paced.
Yeah.
Very quick to the point. What was navigating that market like for you?
Dude, honestly, Delaware was like awesome. People were super nice. What was like the real struggle is when we switched to Baltimore. So we ended up getting booted out of Delaware for whatever reason. It was just permitting issues, and we had a huge team and a lot of old people getting pissed at us. So we got booted to Baltimore, and that was like a moment where I was like questioning. I'm like, am I still doing this whole golden door thing when I'm like grinding to get like 2 deals a day or like 4 deals? But yeah, it was a character building experience for sure, because that was a hard switch for me.
What was so hard about it? Was it just a different kind of people? Because like Delaware and Baltimore, like it's
they're
almost
so
the same
close.
land.
They're so close, but like people are just so aggressive, and like usually you're like the 5th pest guy to go through there.
Yeah.
Someone else has done driveways, roofing. Like it was just pretty intense. And also I'm a believer that you can sell like anywhere, but it was just like it was a pretty aggressive swap.
It's so very different than Delaware. Was Delaware very saturated, or what did that kind of look
No,
like?
there were like maybe 1-2 other knocking companies that were there. So
Gotcha. But a lot of old people.
a lot of old people.
A lot of grandpas.
Yeah. Couldn't deal with their own bugs alone. So
How long were you in Delaware then?
that was the first like 2 months we were there.
Okay, so
It was a good chunk of time.
Good chunk of time. How long were you out?
About, let's see, it started April, ended in August. So
Okay.
yeah, pretty normal year.
Just regular summer then.
Yeah.
You weren't out for like an insane amount of time.
No, I didn't do anything special.
Okay, so Delaware is a good chunk of your summer. What is your hack, your sales hack for selling old people?
Oh, dude, old people. I think it's just becoming like the 2-minute best friend with them, you know? Like you just go in, you just homie up with them for like around the smallest thing. You talk them about like their dog or like how cool their like front porch is and their decorations are, and
Ooh, yes.
all their walls drop immediately. And then it's like, come the end of the sale, you can push so hard and you're like, hey man, like help me out. Like I'm just trying to make a living. Give me a shot for a year. And it's like you can get so many of them to fall like right there.
That's amazing. Breaking down the walls. Okay, so now when it comes to old people, a lot of people get caught up in the whirlwind of the conversation.
Yes.
And the rabbit hole of the jibber
the
jab.
endless combo. Yeah.
How do you keep on point during the conversation?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I'm not too afraid to like break the combo and just rip it back to like the sales process. Usually I think I'll compliment them so it ends on a sweet note, and then I'll break the conversation back to like, oh my gosh, your dog's so cute. Anyway, this is for a year. Check this out right here. Tap these little boxes. Cool, thanks so much, man. And then I'm out of there.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So it's the sweet and sour combo, you know?
The sweet and sour combo. It's funny because I feel like old people kind of like don't see that coming a little bit, but they also don't care.
No.
It's like they're just like, well, back in my day, like we used to eat the bugs that came with us, and then you're just like, it sounds delicious. Yeah. Anyways, what we're doing out here all the day.
Exactly.
Just bringing it right back. You
just gotta rip it off with them.
Yeah, because a lot of old people, if you don't take control of the conversation, you'll get caught up. And then at that point, they don't see you as an authority figure.
No.
And they don't trust you because you're just like that guy that's just talking to them for half an hour.
You wanna like be their boss, but also you wanna be their grandson, but be the boss at the same time. You know?
Nugget. Write that down, everyone. Be the grandson, but be the boss as well. Yeah. And think of it like selling like your parents or like your grandparents. It's like, you know, you're gonna be more persistent with them than with anyone else.
They can take it.
They can take it 100%. So switching over into Maryland, you're getting your face kicked in a little bit. You're the 5th guy that's knocking on their door. How'd you deal with that?
Dude, that was way rough. I think a lot of like me being able to deal with that was like done before the summer. Because I remember I would do a lot of exercises of like, people do like a lot of visualization exercises, And one of the things I would do, so I would visualize like getting a golden door, because that's like always something I wanted. But then I would visualize like the worst day possible as well, and like kind of prepare for like what that's gonna feel like. And I would visualize like 7 o'clock, you don't have a deal, you're getting yelled at, it's raining. And then like a lot of the times that like came true in Baltimore, where like it was 7 o'clock, I'd just been getting thrashed all day. And I was like, okay, this is awful, but I think I'm like prepared for this. I've already like decided like how I'm gonna handle this situation. And like I would like power through that way. That was probably like the biggest tool that helped me in the summer, like in general.
I love that. That is a very different approach than I've ever heard, actually.
Yeah.
So guys, pay attention to what he just said. So a lot of the times we love positive visualization, imagining ourselves on stage, getting the Golden Door Award, imagining ourselves just dominating the day, but also taking a minute to visualize the hard moments and visualize how to overcome that and how you will feel overcoming that. Because the hard moments are going to come.
Oh, inevitably. They're there.
And like, if we don't prepare for those, we're just going to get slapped in the face.
Yeah. And it's easy. It's like easy to visualize like the glory of it and like the like awesome part of like getting a golden door, hitting it, calling your family and like loving it. It's not easy when it's like, that exact scenario. You're in duplexes and everyone's like just like hating you and you've got copped out 3 times. But like, if you can like overcome that mentally beforehand, you're just so much better off than like the guys that haven't like thought about that maybe,
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And you always, you don't rise to the occasion, you rise to the level of your training.
Yeah.
You rise to the level of your systems.
That's exactly true.
So if you don't have that programmed in, prepare for the hard moments, then
you're doing it on the spot.
You're toast.
Yeah.
Your cheeks are getting clapped. So anyways, your key to that was visualization.
Yeah.
Speak to me from like a practical sales skill standpoint.
Yeah.
What was your method in overcoming market saturation? You're the fifth guy.
Yeah. I think it's just this is probably an answer you get all the time, but not like taking the victim mentality. Because like you go into a market and you're like, maybe there's like a ton of roofing guys or like driveway guys that have knocked it before you. And it's just like immediately you have like endless doors to like figure it out and like problem shoot, It's like, okay, I just said that, but like that did not work. So I'm going to try like a different angle. Or like, like everyone has this company. I just need to find my like one win and then I can like compound on that. Like as far as like getting traction in an area or something like that. But yeah, as far as you were asking more like a hard skill.
Yeah. So like, it's like from like a technical sales standpoint, like in the moment, guys telling you you're the fifth guy, you're the sixth guy. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
How are you convincing them to get pest control?
Oh, dude, you just got to roll with it. You just got to make it like seem like that's exactly why you're there. Go, you're the fifth guy here. Oh, no, dude, that's why I'm here. That's why like everyone signed up. And then they're like, what? Like that's everyone signed up?
It's a pattern interrupt.
Like you're almost throwing like just the fattest like hook at them,
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm the fifth guy. That's why everyone signed up. Like everybody. You say it like confident enough, and they're kind of like, I gotta listen to this. Like something's going on.
Well, it's leveraging the smoke screen
exactly
as it's a springboard into an opportunity.
Oh yeah,
because that's where like you immediately take their jab and you're like counterpunch, and they just don't see it coming. Because an untrained sales rep, oh, you're the fifth guy, and like you said, that victim mentality of like, oh man, I'm bothering this guy.
I gotta drive somewhere else.
I gotta go somewhere else. Like, sorry to bug you.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, freaking close the guy. He's asking to be closed. He's asking why you're there. He's not saying you're the fifth pest control guy. This is annoying. That's what you think. Exactly. He's saying Tell me why I should listen to you. Why are you better than everyone that's knocked on your door?
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. And yeah, you can use it to your advantage because it's like a super enticing thing. Like, yeah, dude, that's why I'm here. And they're just like, okay, this guy's not like the other guys. I'll hear him out. Yeah.
Simple line. So how do you deal with people? Because obviously East Coast, very quick, very to the point, a little bit rude, a little salty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you deal with kind of the saltiness of people?
Dude, you cannot stand down to them. And like the second you show that you're questioning yourself, weakness, or like they think they can like bulldoze you, you're gonna get bulldozed. So it's like they come out and they're like, what do you want? You're just like matching their energy like directly. You're just like, what do you want? Oh, I'm just here to like give you a good deal. Like, just getting a bunch of people done. It's just pest control. You guys have someone or not yet? And it was just like, my pitch so many times was like the shortest. And I would get fast deals too. They're like 2-minute deals. I'm like, meat and potatoes. Yeah, you got ants. They'll be gone. It's your thing. It's this much. You want to do it? I'm like, yeah. So like I had like some of the hardest deals in my life there, but also some of the easiest deals that took like 3 minutes for me to sign up. Yeah,
dude, meat and potatoes is so important. We're in the age, like it's crazy to see how sales evolves. Because like, 10 years ago, pest control was, a whammy-dammy pitch of like, oh, we have our trucks in the area.
Super cheap.
We get you super cheap. With the big head nod, you learn the dance of body language, which I mean that's still important.
Oh yeah.
But there was the element of like beating around the bush. And people just
price baiting them.
People see through that, especially because like every sales company is training on that. It's like they just want.
No one's got time.
No one's got time. They just want to know why you're there.
Yeah.
They're on the couch eating Cheetos. Just get to the point.
Yeah. Sometimes people just want like the real you,
Yeah.
And you just give it to them, they respect it, and they sign up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because they see you're honest.
Yeah.
And they see you're not trying to be like some like shady salesman. Because people can smell fakeness a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so easy in sales to get caught up in this like...
I have to go here with the pitch.
And to do the whole whammy-dammy dance, you got to be the used car guy a little bit. You know what I mean? It's I think people don't intentionally try to be like that.
Yeah.
But they just kind of want to like... They're uncomfortable in the situation.
Yeah.
So they're trying to like... mask that discomfort and some sort of like personality hook that they can get with people.
Hard to train on too. It's like, when do you tell people just to like be a human, and drop the sales thing? But
yeah, because at the same time, there's some elements of that need to happen. We need to have rapport. We need to have, some people do need a little bit more of like, explanation. And they need to understand what you're doing a little bit better than just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But in an era of authenticity, it's extremely important to know just like the bare bones meat and potatoes and know how to give it properly.
Yeah. Like everyone should be able to do like a 5-second pitch, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's something like everyone should practice, I think. It's just getting it out there. I would just call it like the Hail Mary pitch.
Yeah.
They're closing the door. You're like, dude, it's cheap. $69 for the first one. They're like, look back out. Huh? Sometimes you get them. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts. And I mean, the thing is too, it's like even just like leveling with people.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're talking to someone and they just like look at you like you're just like the scum of the earth, and then just looking them in the eye and saying, dude, can I just level with you? You seem like a straight shooter. Like
that line slaps.
It's a good one. Dude, that line has broken down more walls than anything. It's just like, you seem like a straight shooter. Can I just level with you here?
All of a sudden they're like, all right.
They're like, okay, yeah.
Fold their arms. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we're just doing pest control. Everyone's signing up. It's $69 a month.
Yeah.
Just for a year. Just give it a shot. They're like, so oh, wow, this kid's kind of ballsy.
It's so good, dude.
So, anyways, now kind of shifting into the persistence piece of it.
Yeah.
And because it's kind of like Groundhog Day out there.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like every day is the exact thing.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It gets freaking boring.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a snowboarder.
Yeah.
You're a guy that likes the high adventure. You're an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, dude.
How did you deal with that?
It's a good question, dude. I try to make sales as much of a sport as I can. Because if I think about it as like a job thing, it's like the most boring thing you'll ever do. But like when I think about it as like I'll see like the other guys and like I almost like envision them as like pro athletes, you know? It's like Zach Seeger, Brock Reeves. I'm like, dude, these guys are like other like athletes. I want to be like these guys. Like I want to compete with these guys. And luckily I do like get to compete with those guys like working at our company. But I think making it so much more of a competition thing over personal sales thing is like what keeps me like engaged day to day. Without that, I'm bored, dude. I'm not trying to go and knock a 12-hour day.
Guys, it's in the words of my friend Adam Webb, shout out, this is not a job, it's a gym.
Yes, I love that.
So, and also, you know, we need to embrace that resistance, embrace that discomfort, because that's where true growth is, you know? Yeah. And like you said, we're pro athletes here. And it's so important to have that competitive element to it.
I like what you said too. It's like enjoying the discomfort. It's like same thing with running for me. I hate, like I'm really uncomfortable, but I like really enjoy like the growth that's coming from that discomfort.
Oh, 100%.
And if somehow you can trick yourself into, or not trick yourself, but train yourself to enjoy that discomfort and just know there's like a good thing coming from that, I think it's like a really satisfying process.
Oh, 1,000%.
Painful
and speaking from personal experience, the last like 6 weeks, I've been like retraining myself to run.
Yep.
And, you know, a couple years ago, I was doing half marathons and like, you know, I was killing it. And then I got married and got lazy or what, you know, that whole cliche or whatever. But basically, I've been retraining myself from, you know, barely being able to run for 2 minutes to now, like I did a 5K on Halloween.
Yeah.
And like, I could not agree more with that. It's like, it sucks so bad in the moment when you're on like a really long run, a really big push, but like the reward
is
after.
Crazy.
And that's the cool thing too, is because like when you're in the middle of that suck, it's just like, I'm going to feel amazing after this.
Yeah. You almost have to like feed yourself that thought when it's just dark and you're like, wow, I got like the worst headache and I'm about to go knock all day. You're like, dude, but I'm going to be an animal when this is done. Like, I'm going to be bulletproof.
Yeah, because like, who does that?
Exactly. Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah, who does that? It's like, if I can go out and crush it today despite this obstacle, like I've just like destroyed like the weak part of myself.
Exactly.
And unleashed the beast within. And 2, it's like no one else is doing it.
Exactly. It's awesome. I love that.
And it's like the biggest confidence booster, the biggest self-help hack.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
a good way to say it.
So, speaking to that, a lot of people get caught up in like the struggle of that.
Yeah.
Learning how to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Learning how to enjoy discomfort. Learning how to, you know, turn those trials into triumphs.
Yeah.
Speak to that. How does someone learn to enjoy the discomfort?
I think it compounds a lot. So like you were saying, like first time you do something uncomfortable and then get that like dopamine hit of like knowing you've done it, like that's like a super like cool experience. And the more, and I'm sure everyone talks about this, but the more you get that like feeling of like, I did something hard, it felt really good afterwards, you start to like build a resilience of like, oh, like doing things that are hard are like always super worth it to me, you know? So like, yeah, I was like, what we were talking about, like running, it's terrible in the moment, but you know you're gonna feel great after. Or like people are into cold plunges. I'm not really into cold plunges, but like skydiving, I've gotten into that.
Let's go.
It's like you're like terrified. You don't want to get out of the plane. And you get out of the plane and like it's the best feeling ever once you're out. But it's so much of like overcoming that fear in the moment.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I think
100%.
door to door is the same thing. You're like, I don't want to get out of this car. I do not want to get out of this car and go knock all day. And you do it, and then you feel great after.
Dude, the initial feeling of that free fall is nuts.
It's crazy. It's so fun.
Yeah, Sam and I went skydiving like a year ago at Recruiting Summit in San Diego. And it was like my first time doing it.
Crazy,
and I'm just like, why does it ghost? I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Dude. And like, I'm jumping out of an airplane.
Yeah. But it's good for your brain though, I think.
It's so good for your brain.
To be like, yeah, you don't want to get out. Like, we're like 12,000 feet up and you're looking out the door and you don't want to get out, but like you're getting out.
Yeah.
And you're going to you're doing this.
Dude, and you feel that free fall for like a good 30 seconds to a minute.
It's crazy, dude.
Like,
it's so fun.
And then it like, the feeling of just like kind of like flying and gliding and floating. It's, oh, dude, it's amazing. But dude, let's get you in the cold plunges now.
All right, man. Fill up a tub. I'll get in, I guess.
See, look at this. Embracing the discomfort.
I don't want to do it, but I'll do it, I guess.
Well, it's rewiring your brain. Again, it's realizing what's the reward.
Yeah.
And then just holding on to that and realizing it's like putting myself through this discomfort is going to make me a better person.
Yeah.
And like putting myself, because at that point it's empowering. You look forward to waking up early. You look forward to putting yourself through hard things because it's just like you get addicted to it.
Yeah.
You get addicted to the dopamine hit after you do something hard.
Yeah. It's so good, I think, but definitely it is something you got to learn how to enjoy,
Yeah. Really tough. Again, it's like what you said. It's something that compounds little by little. Take something small and simple and plant that seed and it'll grow into a mighty oak. So
well said.
Tyson, you're kind of not the traditional sales bro either. What compelled you to go into sales?
I think for me, it's the like hobbies and like the lifestyle you can live with sales. And it's the competitive aspect of the job itself. Like my reason for like wanting a golden door wasn't for anything besides like me telling people I was gonna do it and like proving to people that I could do it. Like that was like pretty much my only motive to get it. And then like my motive to like sell is for sure like being able to do my hobbies. Skydiving's like super expensive, but like so much fun. Running's cheap, or like rock climbing is pretty expensive, but like you can do that. Travel, for me it's more of just a lifestyle that I think it's hard to recreate anywhere else.
Yeah.
And have enough money to do like smart things as well.
Yeah, investments.
Yeah. Invest and live like an insane life is something that's pretty tough to do without a college degree, and like sales like provided like a pretty insane experience for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like, skydiving, that actually, I remember they were telling us, I was like, it's $130. I'm like, cool. And we get there and it's like, that'll be $400. And I was like, oh.
You just swiping that thing.
I'm like, well, all right.
Whatever you say, man.
That was almost, that was a lot more than I thought it would be.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, gosh, insanely worth it for the experience.
So worth it.
And then like skiing, oh my gosh, so expensive.
Not cheap.
Not cheap.
So worth it.
Dude, and speaking of, because you're a snowboarder.
Yeah.
Sean White's coming to D2D Con, right?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, come snowboard with us with Sean White.
I'm so into that.
Dude, let's get you in that crew.
Oh heck yeah, dude!
So that's gonna
I'll be jumping that guy.
You'll be absolutely. Push him down, you loser.
Yeah, washed up, man. Jump him.
Just kidding. Sean White he's gonna be so cool to have at D2D Con.
That is awesome.
Absolute legend.
That is so cool.
And dude, it's your first D2D Con too.
Yeah, this will be my first time. I'm really excited.
What are you most excited about?
Dude, it's so cool to me to see like other elite sellers and like just meet them and be like, these are just like people. Like, you think of them as like, if I didn't work with Seeger and like Brock, I would think they're like these like gods that are like silver tongue, like just crazy. And then you meet them and you're like, these guys are real and they're like dope. They're like the coolest guys ever.
Yeah. They're just like cool dudes.
Yeah.
They're not like, no offense, Zach. No offense, Brock.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing special.
They're just guys.
No, you are special.
Way chill guys.
But you're just not much different than us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
They're sweet. Dude.
But it's cool too, because it's like, you know, a lot of the times we kind of get tunnel vision with our specific industry and company that we're in, which, you know, be where your feet are or whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I remember talking to James Fox. I'm like, James, you know who Michael O'Donnell is? Tyson, do you know who that is?
I actually don't, dude.
Tyson, this is this is the GOAT of solar sales.
Okay, I've heard his name actually. I have heard his name.
He's the GOAT of he's like this middle-aged guy in Arizona, like not kind of definitely like the antithesis of the well, no, he is the original sales bro. Let's get that straight.
He made the sales bro.
He invented
and that's sick.
He invented it. But he's awesome. But the thing is, the principles translate.
Yeah.
And learning from guys like Mike O'Donnell from a pest control standpoint only makes you better at selling pest control.
Yeah.
And it's going to be absolutely wild, like intermingling those worlds for you, dude.
Yeah. That's because it all around it's the same thing. It's like you see someone, you're like, dude, this guy, like I know a portion of like what you went through mentally, and it was like really like the toughest thing ever.
Yeah.
But like I respect you for that. It's really cool.
Exactly. Because you know, we all, you know, it's cool taking off the jerseys, taking off the hats, and just being like, dude, we all are in this kind of weird thing. Like we walk around in neighborhoods and talk to people and get paid a lot of money to do it.
People hate us sometimes, but it's okay.
Oh yeah. There's some Karens out there
so funny.
that, dude, they secretly love us. Let's not lie.
Dude, they all need our help, you know?
They all, dude,
we're essential workers.
We're essential workers. Absolutely true. I mean, gosh, yeah. You remember knocking during COVID.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was
hilarious.
Dude,
that was great.
Where were you at the time?
I was in Seattle, man.
Oh,
the Mecca of like
interesting,
like riots, explosions. It was the coolest thing.
Dude,
ever.
Did you go knocking Chad?
We would drive through it on the way to area, just burning cars. We're like, whoa! We're like, this is insane. We're like, this is the sickest job ever. Just got there,
right.
First door.
Where you're not gonna get that in Utah. Get out of the bubble.
Yeah, you gotta travel.
Dude, go pass through Chad on your way to Hood.
It was so sick, dude. Oh. It was so fun.
That's insane. I imagine did you have to knock with a mask or what was that?
Oh yeah, but it was like one of those things. It's like you had to knock with a mask, but like you can't breathe in that thing. So I'll just stand on like 15 feet back. Hey, how's it going? So that's slowly what it turned into, just a freaking deep bomb pitch. The mask was not my thing.
That's funny. How'd you do that summer?
That was good. I think that was my that was my first summer, and me and one of my good buddies, Caleb, we both like accidentally sold 100 accounts in a month, like as rookies, and the pitch was like, yeah, it's super cheap. So it's like, I don't know how that happened. Our pitches were terrible. We were terrible salesmen. And somehow we were ripping. So I was like, huh.
Probably because everyone was home.
Everyone's home.
I think everyone just kind of was bored and had extra money, maybe.
Oh, that year was sick.
It was before inflation.
Exactly. Yeah, we were ripping cheapies, but hey, 100 accounts. That's sick.
100 accounts is 100 accounts.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I love that. So we're excited to have you at D2D Con. Excited to embrace this culture of, you know, getting better, of learning from each other and everything. Before we let you go, dude, what kind of parting words would you have for the industry?
I don't know. I think some good advice to everyone is just to like sell and to be authentic, like sell being you. I think a lot of the times like people like try to put on like this hat of like they're the salesman, or like they mask their personality with like the sales pitch. But I think just being you and like being real with people on the doors like will get you so many deals.
Yeah.
People like feel that transparency, and This year more than ever, I was just myself a lot, I would say.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a game changer.
And people buy you.
People buy you.
Love that. Now, call outs. Who are you calling out for Golden Door for next year?
Oh yeah. Got to call out my business partner. His name is Caleb Jansen. He got ended this year at like 550K. So there's like no way. There's no way he doesn't do it next year. I know.
Could have done it this year, dude.
Could have done it this year, but there's always next year.
There has to be next.
There has to be next year. Besides that, Jack Nilsson. I don't know if you know Josh Nilsson, one of the...
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's his younger brother. Just got home from his mission, like fresh off the ship, ripped 400K this year.
Oh, he could
That
do a
guy
Golden
is-
Door.
I'm a firm believer if you do 400K, you can do a Golden Door.
Oh, without doubt, you
Yeah.
can do that.
It's just a choice at that point,
100%.
which I think he does. I think he does 800, but we'll see.
There we go. Well, guys, you know who you are. We will see you next time Golden Door rolls around. So it is in stone, on the record. So, dude, I appreciate you coming on. Everyone, this has been a Golden Door Deep Dive segment of the D2D podcast. We'll catch you guys at D2D Con January 25th through the 27th. Hope y'all have a good one. Keep tuning in.